guys, it's Purple Ace team here, and as you know, the Purple Ace Cup VIP edition is taking place in these weeks, so of course we are bringing you some insight regarding the deck lists chosen by our participants, and you'll have some feature matches to watch soon. Now let me thank our sponsors, PLAYMAT per Tutti and GRAAD. GRAAD stands for Grade Authority and Authentication Division. It is a new certification brand for the authenticity and quality of collectible cards. Its goal is the one to offer professional collectors and enthusiasts a high-quality, specific service dedicated to the certification of authenticity and quality of collectible cards. Moreover, GRAAD offers services related to whole brands in all TCG card languages, which is a big advantage. Now, let me introduce Playmat per Tutti. They produce beautiful custom playmats, and I tell you guys, they are so nice to play with. You can make your personal playmats starting from a picture of your own or ask for a brand new project of your unique piece of art. So please don't forget to check in the description down below for more information, and remember to follow them on Instagram. So today we are here with another deck profile from Purple Ace Cup VIP edition with our special guest, Riccardo Capelli. If you guys don't know, Riccardo is quite an accomplished player, especially on the platform DuelingBook, a very skillful player, so it will be absolutely a pleasure to showcase his deck list. Hi Riccardo, how you doing?
Hi everyone, I'm Riccardo Capelli and thanks Federico and Purple Ace team for inviting me at your channel.
It's a pleasure to have you here. So, you've been invited to the VIP Cup after your 4th place at the Purple Ace Cup Summer Edition 2020, so we're down for that. Now, unfortunately, you lost in the first round of the VIP Cup, so do you want to say something about your match?
Despite the break of my opponent, who was playing Virtual World, I was unable to block or draw an auto at game 2. Finally, at the last game, I only fished the 2 warriors without any extender, taking a Ghost Ogre, thus losing the game.
Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate, but despite of that, today we are here to talk about the deck you've been playing, which is Infernoble Knight. We already know that Infernoble was one of the big losers after the ban list of December 2020. Therefore, we'll also talk about the future of the deck, so it will be an interesting talk for all the people who were and are in love with it. Now, first of all, why did you choose this deck for the event?
I chose to play Infernoble Knight because it was the deck I played most of all, using it in both ranked and online tournaments. Plus it was the deck that gives you the most effective end board, along with decks like Dragon Link, for example.
Well, I also played the deck some time ago, and I have to say that I was intrigued by the way you built the deck, especially because you did not play that many bricks as I did. So let's jump into the profile. We have only 3 Ash Blossom, so why are you running only 3 hand traps, and why Ash?
I decided to play Ash for this tournament because, in my opinion, it was the most generic hand trap against all decks, both control and combo, and in cases where I have already used a Zombie Plague Spreader to summon a monster like Alki5, Rex or Asynchro, I can bring here, which allows me to continue the combo without problems.
Then we have 3 Connector, of course, along with 1 Dolphin, 1 Ogier, 2 Renaud, 3 Oliver, and 3 Gearfried. So, playing more than 1 Gearfried is understandable, but why did you decide to play 3?
I decided to play Free Gilfrid because since I don't play bricks like Gamba, Coldwing 001, I needed another way to drop a negation to entrap like Nibiru, and in addition, although they can be heavy with the risk of drawing them in 2 copies. I wanted to play cards where I could not make any plays. In addition, going second, Gilfrid is an excellent card to out opponent's monster such as Dragoon and Winda, and in addition it remains a monster difficult to remove if equipped by Oliver and Ogier, for example.
Then for the warrior extenders, we have 2 red layers and 3 Fireflint Lady, along with the 1 spell striker. So why run in this card?
Spell Striker is a very important card for the standard combo because I needed to merge it with Tatsunoko. Plus, it's a great extender because it simply requires you to ban a spell from the graveyard.
Finally, for the monsters, we have the Plague Spreader Zombie. So, how is it involved in the combo? And moreover, why did you decide not to play the Despot Cold Wind Breaks?
I decided to play only Zombie Plague Spreader because, as I said before, I didn't want to play cards that were completely useless in my hand. Thanks to him, as the only brick I can make the exact same combo that I could also with more bricks.
For the spells, we have 3 Durandal, 3 Chalice, of course, the 1 Rhoda, 1 Fossil Dig, 1 DDR, 1 Smoke Grenade, and 1 Phoenix Blade. When I was playing the deck, I was running 3 Fossil Dig in order to take full advantage of the Power Tool Dragon, so maybe you can explain why you are running just 1 copy of each equip spell, and how are you using Power Tool.
The 4 mono equip that I play mainly serve to throw them off Isolde that summons Oliver in order to avoid playing Gamba. Power Tool, on the other hand, is needed to add Durandal from the deck in case I didn't draw it.
Finally, we have 3 talents and 3 droplets. So why did you put droplets in main deck?
Initially, I was playing Dark Ruin no more to clean out the board. Then I decided that Droplet is much better because besides the fact that you cannot decay after you activate it, you can also chain it in standby phase for out cards like Wave D.
Well, that's it for the main deck. So let's go quickly over the extra deck, which is pretty standard. So we have 1 Formula, 1 Marcher, 1 Tatsunoko, 1 Herald, 1 Captain Roland, 1 Coral Dragon, 1 Power Tool, 1 Savage Dragon, 1 Shars, the 2 Isold, 1 Linkross, rest in peace, 2 Alkifibrax, and 1 Mecha Phantom Beast. So I guess the extra deck will change a bit after the ban of Linkross and Smoke Grenade. So do you think Roland and Shaz are going to be cut from the extra deck of Infernoble starting from this new format? And what do you think the main goal of the deck will be? In your opinion, are Infernoble players going for a BFD build or something else?
I don't think that Charles and Roland will be removed from the extra deck, because despite the smoke grenade, but they are still an interruption and they help you a lot for the resources between adding Roland and they keep Durandal for Charles. Instead, for how the deck will be played after the banned, some will probably play with D, but in my opinion the best version is always the usual interrupts like Charles Savage and Herald, which is not bad.
Now, talking about the side deck, we have 2 Gamecial, 3 Nibiru, and 3 Imperms. So why adding some more Entrops, and what is the rationale behind Nibiru and Imperm? And what about the Kaijus?
I decided to play these Entrops because they were the strongest against combo deck, while Kaiju are great against problematic cards like Buster Sword, Winda, and Dragoon.
Then we have some backrow removal and the Spice tree exchange. This card is really solid going first for many combo decks, so I guess you are siding the Ash Blossom out when going first, am I right?
Certainly, Exchange is a broken card because in addition to removing Entrap like Nibiru, I can also stock the opponent's card with Exchange.
Now that's it for the deck profile for the VIP Cup. So now Riccardo is showing us an updated version of Infernoble Knight suited for the new format. Riccardo, tell us what do you think is the new way to play the deck and if you think it can have a chance to compete in the new format.
I decided to stay on the same idea as the old list, that is to play as little brick as possible, like 001 and Gamba, but in this case I am forced to play Coldwing, that even if I have it in my hand, I can shuffle it back into the deck thanks to Plague Spreader Zombie. However, although it has been a huge meta deck, I don't think it can be a top tier now. Without Link Ross and Smoke, the deck loses a lot and there are too many stronger decks than Infernoble, but it can still be a good tier 2.
Well, that is really all for the deck profile, so I want to thank Riccardo and the whole team Salazania for this opportunity and for the insight into the Infernoble world. Thank you again and see you soon, bro.
Thanks to you, Federico, for this interview. Shout out the team Salazania and the whole Yu-Gi-Oh! Cagliari community, and see you everyone.